Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2 Fall of the Western Roman Empire campaign. So in today's episode, what I think we're going to do is go after Moesia here. We were kind of keeping an eye on this little revolt that has been happening over the last episode or so, and it doesn't look like it's going to turn out in favor of the side that we want it to. So we were hoping that the actual kingdom of Moesia Superior would win this war, unite these four provinces, and then we could come in and use the claim that this guy's brother holds, who is one of our vassals now. We were going to see if we could, just grab all four of those at once under that title, but going to him. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. The rebels here have just rolled out an army of over 4,000. I don't know where they got those troops, but it looks like they're probably going to come in and wreck shop with it. So they're already 57% up, meaning we'll need to be pretty swift if we want to come in here and end this war. So let's do that straight away. We're going to declare war to claim Moesia Superior in the name of his brother. Because his brother has landed in my empire, he will remain in my empire, but he will get that title as king, but he'll be a king in service to an empress. Let's call in our allies, because one ally is actually much closer to the fighting than we are. These guys will probably arrive before we will. And then we'll call up our troops. Question is, who and what do I want to call up? We'll bring the legions, because the legions are very good at what they do. And I'll probably call in my troops as well. But I don't think we need any beyond that. So here's what we're going to do. You march to there. Let's get you guys on ships. There's more troops here? What's going on with that? Okay. It's probably my vassals there or something. I don't know. Get on board and sail to here. You're going to pick up those 400 and then we'll deliver you to Illyria. Everybody else needs to get to Rome. Well, just that group. And then we need to figure out how we're going to muster 75 ships. Let's call up everybody that's there, just to save us some time. 12. So that's 58. That's close. How many ships do you have? 13? Okay, so what, 71? You don't have any ships. Well, we called up everybody's ships there. How many do you have? 6. It's still short. Still short, but we'll take them. Oh, I have ships here. Okay, that might be enough. Because we need roughly 80 with those additional troops. Basically, 10% of... Every ship holds like 10 men, apparently. I think. Is that right? 100 men? I think every ship holds 100 men. They're going to both accept. That's great. How many men are you going to contribute, though? Oh, actually, quite a few. That just might work. Oh no, our husband died at age 60. What a shame. Was he holding any council position? No, he wasn't. Was he holding a commander slot? I still have a lot of these titles I can throw out. Somebody was. Well, I'm not going to give it to my son because I don't want to risk him being killed in combat. So Antonius, I believe, is the most worthy of that position. So there we go. What a shame. Alright, moving on. You guys gather there. That's where we'll land this group. You need to get aboard. Get back on board and they'll join you. I don't remember what that was about. But let's merge this and merge you and then get on the boats. And then go here. Okay, so my co-conspirators have fabricated evidence that Chief Atolfo is planning to move against him. So this guy here that we're trying to remove from power. Because he's got 2 provinces and also he is an asshat. I forget what he was trying to do, but we didn't like it. Right, he's got a pretty decent independence faction going, and I can't abide that. In fact, he is the only faction with any real support. So yeah, he needs to just be dispatched. Unfortunately, it's going to trigger during a war, because they always do, don't they? Alright, we have an outbreak of disease at the camps of such and such. He was not convinced, and has informed his liege. I lose 250 prestige out of 7,000, so I don't really care. We'll have to try again. Oh wait, did it say we lose the plot? Yeah, we have to start over. Oh, that's annoying. Is there anything else I can do to him? Can I just like be rid of him? Plot to kill. That's easy. But I don't know what kind of succession law they have here. My guess is it's probably the imperial one. So it would just, both of those territories would fall to his son. Let's just do it. Plot to kill. Make it happen. Intrigue. We'll just invite everybody. Is there anybody on the fence that a bit of money could persuade? 6%. That's not going to earn any coin from me. 10. No. 22 might be worth it. I'll send you a small gift. And what about you? 15. Sure. 3 and 4. No. There's a 10 there. How much money do you want? Sure. Got money to burn. 4%. No, that's good enough. Okay, and I'll let the auto-invite take care of the rest. You guys need to get aboard the ships. Deliver you there. Let's get you guys merged together. And we'll have to go break this siege. We can't let the revolt win, because it might end our war prematurely if that happens. Okay, where are my ships at? Okay, all the way down there. Quickly now. We are in a hurry. Definitely on the clock on this one. I don't know how long that siege is going to take, but my guess is it's probably going to happen, or they're going to win fairly soon here. Okay, so it looks like our forces are arriving. There they are. We have 10,000 men. Get in there. We can disband these boats. Okay, let's go crush their army, and then we'll besiege this for ourselves. Then we'll crush the other army. Interesting. Okay. You're his wife, aren't you? Yeah, his wife's in on it with us. This is the second time she's conspired against him for us, so we might try to reward her for her efforts. What's happening here? So you tried to fabricate evidence of treason or something? Some such plot against this guy, which, honestly, had you succeeded, I would have been okay with that. So, sure, apparently we dislike her a bit. But, you know, what can you do? Faction disbanded, and you're trying to kill somebody. Maybe just don't. Maybe don't. Okay, can you get there sooner? They are leaving, so the siege is broken. I don't necessarily need to defeat that army. He fell to the ground like a piece of rotten fruit. Oh god, when the balcony gave way. Unfortunately, the carpenter who weakened it had second thoughts and revealed my involvement. Oh, come on. Well, he's dead. Known murderer. General opinion, -10 for the next 50 years. Well, she's not going to live that long. So, whatever. Good, but bad. Right, so let's see what the aftermath of that was. We succeeded in our plot, of course. And so you are a rival because everybody knows what we did now. But you're also a child, which makes you an easy target. Let's see. Who is your heir? This guy. You have no children. Your wife looks too old to have children. I wonder who your heir would be if we were to assassinate this kid. The alternative is to kidnap him. I don't know necessarily how we would benefit from that. He's also pagan. Let's see. Let's go for the kidnap. It'll give us more options, and if we want to, we can assassinate him after. Again, anybody on the fence that would be worth bribing? 14's not bad. $11.37. There we go. That's the sort of thing I'm looking for. 24. And they're all coming for cheap too. Like 15 is nothing. It's the minimum. That's a lot, but I'll give it to you. That's probably enough. We have like 850 plot power before I did that. Okay, blah blah blah. Right. So we need our forces to get over here. I don't know if I'll bother assaulting this. It looks like my allies are going to go attack their army, so I don't necessarily need to hurry. He is leaving. There's a very good chance we succeed, so let's do it. Okay, we ambushed. The guards put up fierce resistance. Several of my men were captured. We failed with like 5% chance to fail. What is going on here? Oh, Jesus. Well, we lose 100 piety. This is so ridiculous. Like, the statistical likelihood of the events that have just happened are so slim, especially the string of them. We're at 92% here. So there it is. We didn't even need to finish the siege. Let's enforce our demands. We've usurped his title. And Moesia Superior has become a diocese in the Roman Empire. Under this guy. The question is... Oh, yeah, I mean, that's fine because Belgrade belongs to that kingdom anyway, so that worked out. Worked out quite well. And what's funny is he didn't gain any of that territory. His brother still holds these two titles. So he didn't really necessarily get any more powerful other than the fact that he just got two vassals now. So that works out quite well for me, all things considered. Now, if we wanted to declare war on you, I'd need to disband my forces, obviously. Not that I even really needed them in that war. Okay, so we appear to be in the clear. And we have our de jure claim. Let's see. He's currently revolting against his liege. If that conflict ends, our war will end too. So, not sure what that means exactly for us. I think we should declare war. Because if he defeats this guy, I think he retains independence. And then this... Well, no. If he wins, he retains independence, becomes his own thing, and then we have to conquer it either way. If he loses, this guy takes over that province, and now he holds 3. Still under his brother, mind you, but he will hold 3 settlements or provinces or whatever. I don't really care for that. So, I think it's best to declare war now. I will call in... I won't bother them. They're too far to even contribute, but I will call in these guys. And I'll call in my local forces. I wish there was a way I could just say, like, alright, everybody here. Call up. But, no, there really isn't. I'll do what I can. That's not a whole lot of troops, is it? Nothing there. Well, if we keep getting these, you know, 2s and 3s, eventually they'll add up to something. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah, we've pretty much exhausted our troops in this area. Alright, so you guys meet there. And we'll do what we can. Our allies are going to be doing most of the legwork on this one. But they did on the last one. So I'm just counting on it rather than being pleasantly surprised by it. Holding is under siege? Oh, this one. Right. Already was. He is going to join us. Perfect. You're trying to kill somebody. Which guy is that? You know what? These prince bishops are all a pain, so feel free to do that. You're trying to kidnap somebody. I'd rather you didn't, but I can't stop you. And somebody left my court. Okay. Did our intrigue thing end? It did. So we need to attempt this all over again. All of my money to waste. Can I just outright revoke this? No. Plot to kill. I can't plot to kidnap anymore, huh? So what I could do is, for obligations, we can become intolerant of other religions. And what that would allow me to do is revoke titles from anybody who is not Nicene Christian. And this guy is not Nicene Christian. However, if I go that route, all of the non-religious vassals, that is to say like the non-bishops and things like that, they will not like me as much. So I'll take a relationship hit there. If I try to revoke his title using that method, there is a good chance that the revolt that ensues will be a lot bigger than I predict. So I don't know that that is a good way to go about this. I think it might be better to wait out. I don't know where like the recent plot thing is. Is it on mine? Maybe? No, known murderer, yes. I don't know where the recent plot thing shows up. But if we wait that out, we can try to kidnap him again. And this time, probably not fail. What was it, like an 85% success chance? Something like that anyways. So we suffered a defeat there. But we kind of bailed out our friend because I think all that war score is going to me rather than... No, I think it's still contributing to that one too. At least it looks like it. I was hoping we would just kind of absorb the wars, but no, that's not how that works. Okay, you guys are going the wrong way. Bandits have raided, siege camps, blah blah blah. Okay. Is anybody gonna do anything about this? Like anybody at all? I can't muster enough troops over there to do anything about it. I'd have to pull up all the legions and stuff and send them over there, and it'd be a big mess. Okay, blah blah blah. Let's get you guys merged together. Head here, and I believe our allies will pass through that province on their way down there. Looks like they will. So you will join them when they do that. Governor has usurped a title. Let me guess, 2 people that have absolutely no relevance to me. Oh, no. Okay, this guy is part of our... And what about you? Right. So you usurped his title. But what title did you usurp? I'm guessing it was one of these. And he probably just fled to our territory or something. I don't know. It's never clear when it shows this because the heraldry it's showing is not the heraldry of the title that was taken. It would be nice if it kind of kept tabs on that before, like when the event triggered, like, hey, this is the title, and then update it after I've cleared the event. Because otherwise, how am I supposed to, like, sit there and deduce what happened? It's just, I don't care. Okay. Oh, you bastards. Oh, there we go. My allies were a little slow on the uptake there. We almost had to fight that battle alone. We might have still won because of troop quality. Because a lot of these factions are running like just light infantry, whereas our armies are majority heavy infantry. Okay, so pursue. Let's see, our governor here is a detached priest, governor of Histria. I'm trying to remember what happened with that whole thing, because we had a fairly prominent character that was the governor of Histria, and things kind of went south with him. So we appointed this guy, but that was after a revolt. Let's see. So it was held by some people, blah, 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 blah. Nobody held it. Vicar Julius, one of our earlier characters, created the title again. It was granted to Anicius the Wise. Passed down to Severinus. And then I believe he was part of a rebellion. And the title fell back to, yeah, Juliana revoked it. We granted that to Montisius, who just died and passed it to Publius, his brother? Son, okay. Interesting turn of events there. You screwed the pooch big time, though. It looks like he's found another title. Oh, right, he never lost that title. We just gave the one above him to somebody else. Okay, back down wherever we are. Oh, they kind of pulled a fast one on us there. We all went the wrong direction. I don't know if we'll win this. We have more morale. Where were we defeated? Oh, in that raid. Okay. Disbanded. That's good. I like factions disbanding. Was it the Independence faction? Well, this one's still quite strong. Is that... Well, no, it couldn't be. So you don't have a faction anymore, or I guess it went away when your father died, and you just haven't found a new one. Somebody else has an Independence faction, though. And it's led by this guy. Let me throw some money at him. We'll see if that maybe changes his tune. Hopefully the faction will go away. If it doesn't, then we'll have to take further action. But we'll try to be amicable about it first. Okay. Who do we take? Are you worth money to me? No. Yeah, why not? It's one less commander they'll have. Another faction disbanded. Cool. Follow them, and then we'll have to set up a siege there. It looks like our allies are finally coming back to help. It's quite nice of them after helping us once and then leaving. Rulers unmarried, I don't care about that. We have 2 titles that can be usurped. I should probably do this before we lose the opportunity. Yeah, so she was at war last time we tried this, but we can take it now. It's going to cost me 131 gold. That's nothing. So I would gladly do that. And then I'll have to give it to somebody here. Question is who? You're a pretty good character. And I'm your heir, so that works out nicely. You have a son, so that would be a little bit more secure. And that is, I would say, probably the true capital of this province, because it is the most wealthy and it has the most building slots. So I guess it's going to pass to you. So the province of the Alps. There we go. And then we have one more. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, we may as well do it. Okay. And that just fractured that whole thing, because the guy that held it had vassals and now he doesn't. We'll deal with that later. But we might be able to bring them in through vassalization rather than conquering, because we are their de jure liege now, technically. And then we'll just pass that title off to somebody else. Truces are ending with whom? Childeric. I don't remember who he belongs to. Nice. But that's not what my chaplain is up to. He's doing something else. Well, he's, I think, technically plotting the demise of other prince bishops, but that's fine. I don't mind him doing that. 68%. Now, if we could just... I don't know if it's better to go after their army or try to besiege us. I wish they would just stay and take it. Alright, so one of the independence factions is disbanded, but it looks like there's another now. I'm going to throw some money at her. Oh, it's not going to do anything for us. Also at this guy, because he... Oh, really? He's got a lot of factions going. He's leader of 2 different ones. Can I throw some money at you? Okay, let's see if that changes your mind. And you are quite hostile toward us. Why is that? We have too many duchies, so that's going to hurt us. We need to get rid of that. We've cornered and killed this man. Interesting that he was commanding armies. He's not very good at it. Alright. Can you guys please destroy this? Fine, I'm going to go do it. Okay, so betrothed can marry. I don't remember either of you, so sure, why not? And we have 2 inheritance warnings. What is the issue? Title might pass from our realm. Got it. So she's arrived at our court. This guy's just a random courtier. Can I convert you? Not while we're at war, right? Yeah, I'll have to see after this war ends if we can convert him. Because I could give him land potentially, but not if he is a heretic. Defeated where? Oh, I don't care about that. Dominica Nepos wants to gain a virtue. Good for her. Let's assault this holding. And we'll see if that gets us the remaining 31% that we need. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and offer peace. There it is. So the question now is, who holds this? Ah, right, that's what I was afraid of, and it looks like we aided him in that, but it would have happened... Well, if we had let him lose and then taken it, I probably could have left that guy in that spot, or appointed somebody else myself, but the thing now is, since he's not our direct vassal, it's really his brother's problem. So his brother's going to have to find a way to usurp some of those or redistribute them or what, but it's not a matter for me. And they all belong to Moesia Superior, correct? That should actually be in a different duchy. But it looks like it is. Okay. Good to know. Okay then, back over here. We picked up another duchy that I need to be rid of. Which one was it? It was quite colorful, that's all I remember. This one. Cantabria. Or Cantabria. So that really only applies to what, these 2? Those 2? Let's see. Yeah, just the two. Okay, so who gets it then? Probably this person. I believe you were plotting against me, though. Not anymore. But you're also a heretic. Demand conversion. Let's see if he'll do it. And I've already forgotten who the other person was. Oh, right, in my court. In my court. Okay, where is this guy? He's got a really bad neck beard. There he is. Can't miss that thing. What's the deal now? Opinion must be greater than 35. Okay, I can do that. I can buy that. Right. Do it. You're trying to kill somebody. Is that your brother, perhaps? What's your name? No, I don't know who that is. I don't care. If I don't recognize it as somebody important, I'm just going to let it go at this point. Okay, so as soon as we get word from him on whether or not he's willing to convert, then we'll give him that title. This guy will no longer be my problem. He'll be the direct vassal of somebody else. We still have more territorial distribution type stuff to handle down here as well. Catalonia, I think we need to gain that title off of somebody else. That's not one that we can usurp. Let's see. We do hold the majority. Looks like we can request a claim. Ah, he's just at war. So we will be able to claim that or usurp that from him when he's no longer at war. And then we'll give it to somebody in this area. I would probably say this guy here, since he is in charge of Caesar Augusta, although Barcelona here is also a candidate. In fact, it looks like this is probably the wealthier settlement. It's certainly got more building slots. So I don't know. I do not know. But I can always appoint somebody new over there or something like that. So before we call it a day, there's a couple more things that we need to take a look at. We should be able to declare war on this guy without any drawbacks, yeah. So that'll probably be the first thing we do in the next episode, is conquer the rest of Burgundia. Unfortunately, he's not going to accept vassalization, which is a shame, because there's no reason to make us conquer him, and he knows that we're going to win, but he's not willing to accept. He's just too valiant, I guess. Doesn't help that we're different religions, but yeah, so that will be a problem. Down here, I don't know that there's a whole lot we can do. Surprised he's not willing to form an alliance since he's our son-in-law. It's interesting. Let's take a quick peek in the east before we do anything else. No, just Thrace. Although they're losing territory to people left and right here. Several wars, but none of them any sort of revolt, unfortunately. Huh. Well, that doesn't leave a lot for us, does it? I'm almost tempted to... Yeah, see, we have a non-aggression pact because of the marriage, which is unfortunate because we could just conquer this guy and take Greece for ourselves. But that's no longer an option. At least not yet, so we'll have to revisit that later. But we're definitely expanding our influence here. Shouldn't be long before we're a lot deeper into Spain. In fact, let's take one last look at the Visigoths here. That one probably makes the most sense, or this one. Maybe this one, just to keep things nice and contiguous. But we can do that too. There is no truce or anything stopping us, so we'll go after them again. I don't remember how long we have here. Till 591, so still 5 more years on that one. But we're doing pretty good, I think. Well, with that, let's go ahead and call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.